Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to try this again, guys. Right in T Family Show. Thank you for coming in on the other video. We had some difficulties, but I'm starting it over. Do come back. Good morning, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Welcome in, everybody. It is 55 degrees in my corner of the world, expected to go to 80s degrees today. Steps in. It's looking a little, it's not great. It's fun anytime. Cooking with April. Good morning. Y'all come on and get your coffees, teas, and walk with me. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Odom. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Frank G. Welcome in. Welcome in. And y'all, I just want to say good morning. How are you? Just want to say a few things um, that I was thinking about last night to come physically with. Yes, I invite you to come and walk with me. How are you this morning? Good. Let's see, they are out here cutting the grass. Hi, Jared. How are you doing? Enjoyed your live last night, Jared. Thank you all so much. But let me just talk about a few things. Chocolate Drop. Nisi, how are you doing? Welcome in. Y'all, let's learn to celebrate each other. Let's give everybody a boost for their successes and their accomplishments. There is enough for everybody, and what is yours is yours. Nobody can take that away. But let's learn to celebrate. And y'all, don't allow the enemy to take you off track, to take you off your focus, to take you off your purpose in YouTube and life in general. Don't allow that, because I know you all know the enemy came to destroy. Don't let it happen. Whatever God has placed in your heart, in your life, you do it. Don't get off course. Be careful. Let's see, somebody else came in that I need to speak to. Let's see. I saw somebody, I think. I'm looking. But it's some disturbing things that be going on. And we don't want to feed into negativity. We want to keep it moving, keep it positive, and just do what we have been called to do and what we have assigned to do. And when you see some negative stuff, don't feed into it, y'all. We don't have to react to everything that be going on around us. We can ignore it and just keep on with the assignment that you have been given, the purpose that you are given in life. What is your purpose? What is your why? Continue with your why you're doing what you're doing, and keep your head on straight and focus on that, because the enemy will want to come and destroy that, but don't allow it, y'all. Don't feed into it. And a lot of times we hear people talking so much about love, love, love. Sometimes You have to wear that as a loose garment, as my mama would say. My mama taught me early on that love is doing, love is showing. You show love. When you love people, you show love. Now, I'm going to use YouTube as an example. I hear a lot of people, I love you, I support you. But if you truly and genuinely love somebody, you will, if you like their content, you will give thumbs up. You will leave meaningful comments because love is, as my mama would say, love is what love does. If you want to see others succeed, leave meaningful comments. Give the thumbs up. All of that is love. Motivate them. Encourage them by leaving meaningful comments if you like their content. If you don't like the content, just move on. You don't have to be unkind or say something negative. If you don't like it, you don't have to return to their pages. I mean, that's just fact. But if you love somebody, love is doing. I learned in school, love is an action word. It's a verb. Love is a verb. And a verb means action. So when you say, I love you out here in these streets or anywhere, show it. As my mama say, love is what love does. Don't just say that as a word, a nice sounding word. Mean it. If you don't mean it, don't fake it. Not when, because not when your actions show differently, is what I started to say. It's too much, y'all. So we have to keep focused, be positive, encourage, because we don't know what people are going through. We don't know what people battle. Nobody's going to come to YouTube and tell you all of their struggles and battles and pains and heartaches. I would say, I can't say all, I would say most people will tell you some things, but you're not going to know everything that's going on with people, and you don't have to know everything. Nobody has to tell you everything. God is not the author of confusion, y'all. And one thing, the one thing this businessman told me a couple years ago, he said, the problem with us is we talk too much. We got to learn how to ask God to put some chains on our tongues, put a bridle on our tongue. I ask him all the time, don't allow me to speak too quickly. Put some chains on my tongue. And a lot of times I will start to say something and I said, no, I'm not going to say that because it may be perceived the wrong way. How many of you know that things can be all out of proportion, perceived the wrong way, you know, misunderstood, all of this. And it could cause a rift. Nobody needs that in life because we all go through some things in life. If you haven't been through anything in life, you will. You will go through. I don't care if you're a Christian, if you love the Lord, or whomever is your power, or whoever you say you love. It doesn't matter. You're going through some things in this life. Let me see, y'all. I know I've missed a whole slew of comments. Good morning, Big Rooster, welcome in. Somebody left something. I can't see it, y'all. I got glasses on. Oh, let's see. Big Rooster, thank you for the super chat. Big Rooster, thank you so much. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Miss B and fam, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see if it's anybody else. That's what I've been telling him in my video. Yes, Jared. We have to be mindful and we have to know that everybody is human, everybody's flesh and blood, and we all have feelings. Yes, it's a lot of stuff in the news. We got to love, y'all. We got to genuinely love. Not just talking about I love you and it's not genuine, it's not real, it's fake. Because as I said, love is doing. The word itself is a verb, which means action. I learned that in school, in elementary school. So some of this stuff you just have to wear as a loose garment. You can't believe everything people say. You just watch the actions. Action speaks louder than the words you speak. So we want to encourage others. And I really genuinely love and thank each and every one of you. I try to come in and support you. I try to remember to make comments after your lives. Sometimes I be late leaving comments. I may be a week later and say, oh, I didn't go back and leave a comment because you can forget. Humanly, you can forget. But when you think about it, go back. Sometimes I will look at 3 and 4 lives and then I say, oh, let me see, whose live did I look at? I need to make a comment. And I'll sit and think, and I say, oh, I need to go this one and make a comment. I need to go that one and make. And if it's a good live stream, tell them you enjoyed it. You don't have to write a book, but just let people know. Content creators need to be encouraged and motivated. They put out the content, they motivate us, they inspire us, they entertain us, they make us feel good, warm, and welcome. So we need to encourage them back and let them know we enjoyed the content. We enjoyed the food. The food looked good. The art is beautiful. Let people know. Let people know that's love because that's action, showing and doing. That's where love comes in it. But I go to many, many creators' channels and support. And some of them never come to my channel, but that's okay. I go, if it's something I like, I will watch it. I will look at it. But when I look, you will see, I'll say I have been on channels where people got 2,000 and 3,000 views and not even 100 thumbs up. That is unreal. Not even 100. So if you're looking, why won't you just give the person a thumbs up? It helps them. It helps them to grow. It helps to put them in the algorithm. So why won't we do that? Why won't we support, genuinely support? I try to go in, y'all, they're out here at the pond, cutting the grass again. Just gonna give you a quick showing of that. I wish I could walk with y'all. It's coming soon. Yes, I wish you could be here walking with me, 755 Media. Or if you can't physically walk with me, walk in your own corner of the world. It's cutting grass. Yes, Cooking with April says she needs to walk physically with me too. But Y'all, it's not being negative. It's not being negative at all, but it's just facts. We need to do better as a people. We just need to do better. We need to show love. We need to get along. We don't need to get out here letting everybody know the silliness. You know, some things, like my mom always said, let some things roll down your back like water off of a duck's back. And this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. We can't entertain everything because that's what the devil wants. We cannot entertain everything. Welcome everybody, those that I may have missed. As I can see everybody on here that's in this live, is awesome. Give people their flowers while they yet live. And by that I mean compliment, leave positive comments, show people love. Don't just be, I'd rather you show me love. Show me by supporting me than you telling me, just saying a word, an idle word, I love you, and then you walk right out of my life. You don't thumbs up, you don't leave a comment or nothing. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to thumbs up or to leave a comment. If you're in a position at the time where you can't comment, I understand that. But please thumbs up. Please thumbs up. And I appreciate you coming in the lives, interacting with each other, because all of that helps. I try to go in lives when I'm available, not driving, not cleaning or whatever. And I try to speak to a lot of people. I try to interact with a lot of people before I get to doing what I need to do in the house. And another thing, if somebody has helped you along the way, don't forget about them. Please don't forget about that person. Don't forget those that have helped you along the way, because we all have been helped by somebody. Hi, Miss Joe Avisa. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I don't think some people realize how much giving a like on a video helps content creators. And Nikki, you know what? A lot of people may not, but a lot of people know. And I think a lot of people know, as much as it's been preached on in these streets, a lot of people know, but they probably are so afraid. Why are people so afraid of somebody getting ahead of them in something? When you got something coming to you, it is for you. It is for you, and nobody can take that away. But a few comments. That's right, Renaissance, my Renaissance grandma. And a lot of people are probably sitting right there, not driving, not busy doing chores, just sitting there and just will not give you those thumbs up. They just won't do it. And I watch different kinds of content. I like some of the van lifers. I watch some of them. They're very motivational, with what they deal with on a daily basis, living out there in their cars, in their vans and stuff. And a lot of people are out there by choice. A lot of people are not out there by choice. You don't know what a person has been through, going through, what caused them to be where they are. And they are people just like all of us. I don't criticize them. Some people have been through so many traumatic experiences. They just throw up their hands, give it all up, and say, I'll just go and be by myself. I will travel as much as I can, and I will live in my vehicle. We don't know. Thank you, Nikki, for dropping links. We don't know why people do what they do. It's a lot of depression out here. And as long as they're not bothering anybody, I worried and got mad when people didn't come to my channel now. I do my own thing, not even worry. That's right, Frank. That's right, Frank. I remember back in the days when, um, you were asking the question, what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm creating content. You're not coming, blah, blah, blah. What's the problem? But we can't worry about it. And you do right to not worry. I think they're stirring up these gnats out here with this grass cutting, but I just wanted you all to see the pond and see what's going on today. 755 is not feeling well. Let's see here. I can't walk right now, barely can stand at this moment, but no, God will heal. Yes, God will heal you. Jesus is our healer. Yes, you just ask and believe that he will heal you, and he will do just that. I will be praying for you as well, because I know that's not an easy feeling, when you're used to getting up, moving, doing things, and then it comes a time that you can't move, you're not mobile. I know that's frustrating and depressing. I try to stay out here walking for my health, trying to keep myself going, because before I started walking, and I knew I had to do this consistently, my doctor had told me a long time ago, and I would do it. I would walk. I've always walked, but not as consistently as I am now. I enjoyed your live, Chocolate Drop, and your hair is so pretty and healthy looking. One day I'm going to get mine flat iron. Mine is natural. I'm going to get it flat. I haven't had it flat ironed in a long time, but I've been thinking about getting it flat ironed and getting my ends clipped. I've been clipping them myself, but I need to get them clipped and get it flat ironed. Yes, let's all pray for, if you know how to pray, let's pray for her. Anna Lynn, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. That's just my little spiel today, just to be kind. Let's genuinely support and love on people and celebrate. We gotta learn how to celebrate each other. They're getting it done out here, y'all. Just letting y'all see what's going on here. We've got to learn how to celebrate. We just have to learn how to celebrate people's successes and be happy. Be happy. We all may not get there at the same time, but if we keep grinding hard, doing our best, we will get there. We will get there. Don't be looking around at how many family members this one has, how many people may be in this one's life. Don't worry about that. Just do your thing. Do your best. Pray over your channels. Ask God to help you to bring people to your house. Put out the best content that you can possibly put out. Everybody's content may not be as great as another, but do your best. When you do your best, that's all you can do. Yes, it's sad, Nikki. Yes, Chocolate Drop. The Educated Natural. I didn't see you come in, but I see Wellness with Frugal Mama speaking to you. How are you doing, Educated Natural? If you go to Educated Naturals channel, as she says, you will not leave uneducated. Check her out. check everybody out as well. Thank you all for being here. I remember when I first started watching The Educated Natural. She was not so popular in these streets as she is now. She has so much talent, but I guess it had not been discovered. But I started watching her and getting motivation from her, listening to her powerful testimony, and I could relate to some things that she talked about, could relate through my own family, and I got drawn to her channel then. It wasn't because she's doing the thing now. I was in her channel when she was not as well known as she is now. But I'm proud of how she is growing, how she is rising to the top. If you keep grinding, God will elevate you. Y'all just know. And I'm talking to when I say God will elevate you, I'm only talking to the ones who believe in God. I'm not talking to those that have a different belief from mine. I'm talking to the ones that believe in the God that I believe in and the God that I serve. Hi, Tiff. Sippy, how you doing? Welcome in here. Gwen, thank you for coming in. I know you're working. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I don't know if you heard me at first. Gwen, I don't know if you were in the chat or not, but we're discussing celebrating each other, genuinely loving and supporting each other. Leave all of the negativity behind. Don't entertain it. Don't let anybody take your focus and your assignment. Don't let anybody take your peace and your joy, because the joy that we have, this world didn't give it to us, and the world cannot take it away from us. So we can have peace in the midst of a storm. We can have joy in the midst of a storm. If we have God on our side, we can make it. This is my belief. This is what I feel. This is what works for me. You're welcome, 755 Media. You get more love on TikTok than even, uh, okay, don't worry about it. No, you can't let things stress you out. You can't let people stress you out. Let's see, Joshua said, no disrespect, they just repeating over again. That's why I got upset at people who are ignorant, and I just leave alone and stay to myself. It's best you stay out of trouble. Don't entertain it. Don't entertain the negativity. Just try and remain positive and do what you do. I'm telling you, if you have stress, if you walk, you can walk a lot of that stress off. If you walk, that stress will go. You will forget about it. Get out here and soak in the vitamin D, the freshness of the elements out here, listening to the birds chirping, looking at nature, God's beautiful creation. You will forget about all of the stress or depression that you may be experiencing. Y'all, the chat is moving away, and I know I'm gonna try and sit down, but I'm walking right now and pick up on comments that I have missed. Well, thank you so much, April. Cooking with April. We're here to uplift and build up, not to tear down. We're here to motivate and encourage and be motivated and be encouraged as well. That's why I was saying when we go to people houses, channels, whatever you want to call it, and they have content that is helpful, that is enjoying to us, informative, whatever. Let them know. That encourages them too. Now, I love many channels. I visit many channels. I love all kinds of different content. I don't just look at the cooking channels or the grocery hauls or the music. I try to be well-rounded and look at a lot of different channels to learn, to be informed. And I've learned a lot by going to different channels. I love going to Wellness with Frugal Mama. She is motivational. She's exercising. She has inspired me. You know, sometimes we know things to do, but we don't do them. And it's good to have someone give you that extra push, that extra nudge to say that I can do this too. Or it's not that I can do it better, it's that I can do it too for my health and well-being, you know, to stay fit, to keep my health going. So we are inspired, not trying to copy anybody, but just to be inspired and motivated. And there's a lot of good motivation out here and inspiration. All of you in the chat that I see give good vibes, good motivation, and that's what we have to do. No time for this foolishness, y'all. Life is short. Like I was telling another content creator yesterday, man born of a woman days are short and full of trouble. So we're going to have trouble. We're going to have trials and tribulations. And when the enemy starts to attack, I look at it like it's a blessing coming. It's a blessing on the other side because the devil gets mad. The devil does not want you to succeed. He wants to keep that power over you, to keep you down and out, busted and disgusted, as they say. But if God says otherwise, it's nothing that devil can do to control us. We don't have to allow that. We don't have to allow that. And the devil is not walking around in a red suit with horns. He's working and moving through individuals. So don't allow him to use you. I heard Odom say something the other day. I laughed, but it was so true because I have said the same thing. Not today, devil. When somebody comes at him in a certain way, not today, devil. That's right. Today ain't the day. And that is so true. Georgia girl, how are you doing? Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Gardening helps me when I'm feeling so. Yes, digging around in the soil and planting and looking forward to that growth, that germination is relaxing. I remember years and years ago, I used to plant flowers as well as flower seeds in my little flower garden. And I used to love getting out there in the evening when the sun went down to water them, to talk to them, and to watch them grow. Yes, it is therapeutic, Nikki. There are a lot of things. Cooking is another thing that can be therapeutic. Getting in the kitchen, stirring around, cooking, planning the menus and planning what you're putting together for the meal, that is therapeutic as well for me. Excuse me, y'all. And then you can see the fruit of your labor, Nikki. When you plant things and you see them grow, you get that good harvest. You can see the fruit of your labor. Yes, it is a beautiful day, Gwen. It is. The sun is not shining right now, but it is a beautiful day. It's 50 something degrees, expected to go up to the 80s. When I saw you had dropped something this morning that I have to go back and watch. I was getting ready for the walk, so I'll go back and watch it. Yes, they flee when you give zero energy. Yeah. And you have to speak to them too. Tell them, get thee behind me, Satan, and all of your demon cohorts. Yes, they will flee. That's right, 755 million. Not today. Not today. Hi, Miss Key Kitchen and more. How are you doing? Georgia girl, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you walking with me, getting these steps in, y'all. That was just my little talk. I prayed about it. I thought about it. I meditated last night. And I said, Lord, it takes all of us together, collaboratively, to come on with positivity. And I don't know. I heard a content creator say the other night, don't be so sensitive. And that's another thing. Don't be so sensitive about what you might hear or whatever. I always say this. I used to tell my children, I don't care how people talk about you. If they don't call your name, if they don't hit you first, just keep moving. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, stay out of these folks' way. And right now, like I was in April Showers live yesterday. I don't know if April Showers is here or not. And she was talking about how, and was running my mouth a little. Oh, okay, Gwen, okay. Well, I'll go back and check it out. April Showers was talking about how these days you can't say anything to anybody. You know, she said used to be a time somebody bump into her in the store, she might say something like, you know, were you taught any manners or something of the sort? Maybe paraphrasing it, but that was the gist of it. She said, but now I don't say anything. If somebody bump into me, I just move out the way. And that's what we have to do. Just move on out the way, because if you look at these people too hard, they will ask you, what in the what are you looking at me like that for? You know. So we have to be careful of everything. We have to be careful about what we say to people. Hi. And how we speak to people. because people will take things the wrong way and want to do some harm. So, we have to be careful of these things. Thank you so much, Georgia Girl, for your support. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support, for coming in today, interacting, engaging with everybody, making comments. Evangelist Melvina Thomas, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Goodies Homestead, how are you doing? Happy to see you. Happy to see all of you. Yeah, for those of you that may have missed the first part, I ask that you go back and look at the replay. I was just trying to be encouragement this morning and to let people know we as creators need some encouragement too. We need you to make positive, meaningful comments if you like the content. If you don't, just keep it moving. I understand. But if you like the comment, make meaningful comments. It is appreciated by all of us. We can't be everywhere all the time in every live. It's impossible, but we can do what we can do. That's right, Joshua. What goes around comes back around full circle. You reap what you sow. Be careful of the flowers that you plant in your little flower garden. Try to sow seeds of kindness, love, care, positivity, all of the good things. Try to sow seeds of peace, integrity, all of that in your flower garden, because one day you will reap a harvest. You will reap a harvest one day. So be careful of the seeds that we plant in our little gardens. Be careful. Joshua be on it. Yes, he does. Trying to go back while I'm sitting here on the bench to see who I have missed and what I have missed. Yes, yes, you do. You do a lot of supporting, Frank. And I understand people can't always, but if you're watching the videos, you're supporting. If you're sitting in a place where you can comment, those are the people that I'm talking about. Not the ones that may have it on your television. Host, I am packing to go to Jamaica with my daughter, Sis Izzy Thomas, to perform at someone. Okay, well, safe travels. Be blessed. Watch your surroundings, and much love and success on your trip, on your performance. Many blessings to you, Evangelist Melvina Thomas, and your daughter, Sis Izzy Thomas. Good morning. Okay, Gwen says growth presents change, should be a difference in this time. Let me see, should be a difference in this time last year. Yes. When you grow, you do change. When you grow, you do change. If you don't make changes, you're not growing. examples of our YouTube journey. A lot of us started out doing one thing and ended up doing some other different things. I started out pretty much cooking because my grandson encouraged me to do that and he set it up. I had no intentions of doing YouTube, but he encouraged me. He set it up and I did it. I started it and I'm grateful. I like it. But since that time, I have done a variety of things. I'm doing a variety of things. I am a prepper. I do grocery hauls. I did a grocery haul yesterday. Sometimes I go grocery shopping and make my groceries, but I don't post as many grocery hauls as I used to. But I still do. And I love watching grocery hauls. I love watching all hauls. I love you showing places and sceneries and things because some of these places I probably will never visit in life. Some of them are overseas, but I enjoy looking at your cities, your towns, your communities, the surroundings, the nature, all of that. So I like this. It's a lot that I like. And Frank is an awesome supporter. He has two channels. One is Frank G Variety Show, and the other one is Frank G TV. And Frank is on it. He supports a lot of people. Yeah, I like it all. I do. I really do. I like to see people in the kitchen cooking. I like to see the family gatherings, the beaches. I love watching Yaya and Tim on the beach. I just love the beach and Lash's journey. I love it when they take us to the beach because I love the beach. I love going to the beach. And I'm going to be going soon. hmm Tamika says she loves grocery haul videos, cleaning, cooking channels too. Yes, I love all of that. I love to watch always Tam Tam when she's doing her laundry motivation and her decluttering and cleaning and stuff like that. I just like looking at all of that. I love the inspiration. I love God. I love channels that give inspiration, motivation, talk about God. I love all of that. I love the wellness and the exercising. You know, I just like to be well rounded because as for me, if I watch one thing all the time, just one thing, I get bored. Yeah, I would get bored. So that's why I like variety. I like to look at different things. I go from channel to channel looking at different things. Miss B and Fam be over there getting her exercise on. She has a Saturday segment that comes on. I don't come in that live a lot because I'm not so much of a movie person and I don't watch a lot of movies. And a lot of movies, I don't even know what they're about. My children love movies. They love the Lifetime movies. But from a child, I've never really liked a lot of movies. I've gone to the movies if it's something very interesting that I want to see. But just to sit and watch movie upon movie upon movie, I like the sitcoms, the olden days kinds of things. The Jeffersons, and what was this other group? I can't think of that. Fred Sanford and Son, and I like the Cosby Show. I like a lot of things like that. Gunsmoke, Bananas. I remember when I was a child, I used to watch Gunsmoke and Banana with my dad, and my mom watched it too. So Frank and Gwen are stuck with each other. Okay. Pluto TV has all the old TV shows. Yeah. Okay, Pluto TV has all the old TV shows. Okay. Yeah, I like the oldies. I like the family shows, the old family shows that used to come on. Some of them are so funny. Yeah, Miss B and Fam Bonanza old show. Yes, Gunsmoke and all of that. Rawhide. A lot of you younger ones may not remember those back in the day. Yeah, Room 222. Yes, 755. I love those old shows. Just like I love the old music because it has so much substance. I listen to the lyrics, love ballads. I just love old school music. Some of these rapping things, I don't even know what they're saying. And some of it just doesn't make much sense to me. Was okay, that's when TV was good. Yes, it was good. Good times, yes. Love good times. Those are the shows that I like. I've never been big on mysteries and um let me see, mysteries and I'll say the scary type movies. I've never been big on that. That has just never been my cup of tea. My mom used to watch this mystery. I can't. The lady just passed away not long ago. My mom. Oh, Murder She Wrote. My mom used to love to watch that. It never grabbed me. Benson over the weekend. Yes, all of these are JJ Dynamite. Yes, that's what I like. I still watch Good Times. That's what Frank said. Forgot about Benson is what um, the OK Poetry Lounge of Sippy. Mm. Yeah, all of those oldies I like. I love watching them. Okay, the grass cutters are gone with all the noise, and the walkers are out here, the pet walkers, and you can see the pond, peaceful, beautiful, calming. I hope I haven't missed Three's Company. Yes, that was a good one. And I used to like to watch the Andy Griffith Show and Barney and all of that. Rifleman, I remember that. Little House on the Prairie. Sis Patty, God bless you and your family and your channel. I enjoyed your channel this morning. I'm from Jamaica, but living in South Florida, USA. Yes, I remember seeing information, well, content of yours and Sis Izzy. And I know you guys are from Jamaica. You live in South Florida. I know it's hot down there, right, Evangelist? It triggers drink. I added poetry because I was advised it triggers drinking to some of our clients that are okay. Uh, all the shows come on Pluto. No alcohol, just poetry. Beautiful poetry. If you all haven't visited the OK Poetry Lounge at Sippy, you must go over. So much talent, so much creativity, a thoughtful brain and mind. Go over, it's relaxing and just bask in what she's talking about, her poems. Family Matters, that's right. Family Matters is another one. We can name so many wonderful channels, Miss B and Fam, that came on. But a lot of this stuff, just like I heard a content creator said, a lot of this music today is trash. Well, I'm not going to say trash, but it's not what I like. One of the business sponsors suggested, okay, I love poetry too. Give Me a Break, that's another one. Yes, I've watched them all and enjoyed them too. Those old Western, Little House on the Prairie, yes, I always watched that. hmm It's a lot of them. I can see the characters and think about what they said, but can't think of the name. Nell Carter, yeah, Nell was funny. That's right, Good Eats Homestead. It can't compare, no type of way. Mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of it is demonic. Because when you're talking about harming people and calling all these names and stuff like that, that's not entertaining to me. You're right, Miss B. A lot of it is demonic. Nothing but, nothing less. The Everyday Life, I love that show too. Yes. I hope I haven't missed speaking to anyone. Welcome back, Carter. It's just so we have so many pleasant memories of the way life used to be. So many memories. So many memories. Good memories. But if we could turn back the hands of time, but we just can't do it, we will never see yesterday again. We will never. Once this day is gone, tomorrow we will never get this day back today. So we have to make the best of each day because once that day is gone, it's not coming back. Married with Children. Archie Bunker, yes. Ah, the Waltons, Facts of Life, yes. Different Strokes, all of these good shows. They were funny, they were entertaining. I mean, just so funny. Mm. Green Acres. You remember Green Acres is the place to be. Golden Girls, yes. My host, God bless you. God bless you too, Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Y'all check her out as well. Motivational, inspirational. Check her out. Safe travels to you and have a blessed rest of your day and week, Evangelist Melvina. I went to school with a girl. Her name was Melvina. She's no longer with us, but her name was Melvina. And every time I see your name, I think about Melvina, the Melvina that I know. Rugrats. I love Lucy. Yes, Lucy Ball. Scooby-Doo is always seeing the wrong stuff. Frank. Scooby-Doo is always seeing stuff. Leave It to Beaver. Yes. Brady Bunch. Dagwood. Bumstead. Mm-hmm. Baby Kids. Yeah. Ah, what's happening and what's happening now. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Life has changed so much. Y'all, life has changed so much. Yes. I'm trying to think of the name of the one. Frank, I know you probably know the one with, yeah, well, I know y'all know the Little Rascals, but the one where Kingfish was in it, that was a funny, it was a black family. Angela Garden Delight, how are you doing? She's getting her steps in too. Happy days. How are you doing, Angela? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks, Nikki, for dropping all of the links. What is it, Frank? The one where Kingfish was in, played? It was just a bunch of blacks in that. I can't think of the name of it. But I used to love to see Kingfish. You may have seen it on some of the, um, let me see, Sliding In with Love. Hello, Praying Couple Cooking Series. How are you doing? Yeah, we won't go back to those days. Those days are past and gone. Brady Bunch, yes. Laverne and Shirley, all of these nice Falcon Crest. My mom used to love to watch that. Thank you for coming, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Yeah, the memories, all we're left with now is just memories. Brady Bunch. And a lot of them, if you noticed, a lot of them, Amos and Andy, y'all. I don't know who might see that now, but Amos and Andy, I was trying to think of uh, Kingfish, the guy Kingfish was in there. It was Amos and Andy. It was so funny. Y'all might be able to catch it now on these different other stations that you may have. But I used to love watching Amos and Andy. They were so funny. Magnum PI, yeah, I remember that one. Rifleman, Brady Bunch, all of these good old TV shows, all of these great shows. Praying Couple Cooking Series will be on today. I think they are coming on at 11 a.m. my time, which is Central Time, I believe. I think it may be, I can't remember if it's 11 or 12 their time, but check them out. They will be on praying um, for others today. Check them out. Check them out. Thanks for interacting with everybody. Thanks for dropping links, moderators. I appreciate you so much. So happy to see all of you here. And I'm just sitting here. I've done some walking. I'll do some more walking. But I was just sitting here after they left the pond, just kind of letting you see what's going on out here. or 12 p.m. your time. So, okay, I got it now. 12 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Central.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
On Peacock TV app. Okay. Okay, so let's get it straight. And what throws me sometimes with the times for different channels, most of the people that I watch are on Eastern time. A few of us are on Central, like myself, and a few on Pacific time. But the Eastern time zone has it. So, Praying Couple Cooking Series will be on at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hi, Nefertiti. How are you doing? Happy to see you. I'm trying, okay, I'm going to start back walking, but right now I'm trying to see if I missed somebody coming in and didn't speak, because it is never, 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 ever my intent to overlook, skip over, not speak to anyone. It's never my intent. I may miss you in the comments. I may miss some things you say, but please, please don't be so sensitive to think that it's intentional. It's not. Now, if that's something that's just happening over and over and over, and somebody's sitting down at a table or something, that's different. Flintstones, yeah, they're funny. I used to like to watch the cartoons too, Popeye and Olive Oil. They were funny. And what's his name? Bluto, that liked olive oil. Hey, let me see here. Going back, trying to make sure that I have spoken to everyone before I get up, or at least interact with everyone. Family matters. Yes, that's a good one, Miss B and Fam. Benson, Gwen, yes. And Frank. Frank said he just watched Benson over the weekend. Good times. Okay, let's see. Let's keep 755 Media uplifted in prayer. Those of you who are able to pray and who don't. And those of you who don't mind interceding for others. Yes, Frank, you're right. You never know what people are going through. And a negative comment can tear a person down, just like a positive comment can lift up a person. I know I spoke to Key Kitchen and more. And I'm just going back to see if there's a name that I missed. I hope not. And Gwen, I see where you said you were door dashing. Be careful out there when you're door dashing. You have a great day too, Chocolate Drop. Okay, so we are going to walk on and take it to the house. Precious Pieces, how are you doing? I missed you. How are you doing, Precious Pieces? I hope you're still here. How's your day going? Thanks, Moz, for dropping links. I think it's been a pretty nice discussion today. So we're gonna walk on this way. It's kind of noisy when they're cutting grass. I don't want to sit on that bench and get lazy. Got to keep it moving, keep these steps going. Keep them going. Yes. We're almost nearing the weekend. I have one more scheduled day of walking, and that is going to be tomorrow, which will be Friday. My walking schedule will climax tomorrow. I have been trying to do 5 days weekly, Monday through Fridays, and it's been working very well. Some days I've had to be absent for different reasons, weather being the main reason, some appointments and other businesses that I have to take care of. But let's see, I've been going strong since December in the cold, the wind, the rain, the sunshine, all of that. Since December, this is my 5th month of being very consistent and doing the 5-day thing. But I think I'm going to cut back. I probably won't change my schedule until next month. I will be walking a few less days, probably 3 to 4 days a week, maybe some weeks 3 days, some weeks 4 days, but I am going to cut back. There's nothing going on, no reason why. It's just that I'm going to cut back some of those days. I'll be doing some other things, but I will cut back the walking. I'm doing well. I'm happy with my progress. I won't stop walking, but I will cut back. But I went strong at first, 5 days. I pushed it to the limit. But I won't stop exercising, but I won't be walking 5 days every week. And there may be some times when I will, or some weeks that I will walk 5 days. But I'm going to be cutting back on 1 or 2 days, not much. Hi, Six Bows is back. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Rosalie, how are you doing? Happy to see you as well. Thank you for coming in. Greetings to you. They're cutting grass. Our lawn man is coming Monday. So we will be getting our lawn cut. It hasn't been growing as fast, I guess, because we put down stuff for the weeds and trying to get rid of the weeds, not the grass. So it's not growing as fast as it once was. And we've had some treatments to it as well. So, but Monday, the guy will be coming out again. Hi, I'm well. How are you? Thank you. Well, I'm making it back to my yard. As you can see on the side here, we've got some weeds popping up, but it's really not too bad. But it's time to be cut. So we will do that. Some places it's not growing too much at all. So you can see some of the weeds here popping up, a few of them. So y'all, I think I'm going in here and fix some oatmeal. You can see here where it's growing, but it's not real high, but it's growing. So it's time to be cut. It's not bad, but it needs to be edged up and cut. Nancy B. the Scratcher, how are you doing? Too with you, Miss Patty. I'm inspired by older, classic, active, and loving queens like you. Thank you so much for the love. Gwen, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for what you're doing and what God is leading you and the direction that you're flowing in. Continue to flow and be blessed. Hi, CC. How are you doing? M&T Living and Cooking. How are you doing? CC's Texas Garden. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. She is Sunshine. Thank you so much. She is Sunshine. Official Jamie, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. I got to get back to your house. Yes, I do. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for dropping links, Nikki, and everyone, every mod who has dropped links. Frank G, Praying Couple Cooking Series, and anyone else who dropped links. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. And y'all, it's taking me time to upload your links to my community page. I'm behind on that. How many of you know life happens? Things have to get done. How many of you know you can't spend every waking moment on social media? You have to do some things. Uh, Anne Marie, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you, Miss T, for the raid. I appreciate you. And I believe Miss T may be on right now. And as we did yesterday, we went over to raid her. Let's do it today. I think she's probably on. You like my backyard? Yeah, it's not a very large backyard. Let me let you, but it's big enough. I'm gonna let you see it. Sometimes I get out here and play ball with the children and stuff. Guys and stretch their limbs, as my grandmother used to say. Anne Marie, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Always Tam Tam. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. Yes, thank you for the gifted memberships, everyone who has gifted, and and congratulations to the receivers. Okay, you all are most generous. But if you don't join membership, that's okay. Supporting me, coming out here, dropping links, interacting and engaging on my lives, giving thumbs up, making meaningful comments. You are supporting me. I thank you. I don't take that lightly. I don't take it lightly at all. So I am grateful to everyone for everything you do. If you spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes with me, I am grateful. I am grateful. I don't know if Miss T is gone off. Is Miss T gone off, Anne Marie? Because I try to come in and catch her um, after my walk. Always Tam Tam is speaking to everyone in the chat. Rosalie James, W. James is showing love. She's still on. Deborah, somebody speaking to Deborah. Let me see. Did I miss Deborah? Let me go back so I can speak to her. I don't see Deborah, but hello, Deborah. Welcome in. I see some. Oh, Deborah Garrett. How are you doing? Thank you for. Oh, she's off. She's off. Okay. All right. Indiana Jackson. Thank you, Miss T. Shout out to you for sending people over. I thank you so much. She got off early today, huh? Okay. I'll have to watch her replay. Generally, I go over when I'm done with my walking. I'll go over and give her that support, but I will also look at the replay. Miss Patty is so nice. You tag everyone, but we understand it's time consuming. Yes, yes, I'm going to still do it, but I'm just behind. I'll do it, as much as possible, as much as I can. I'm still doing it, but it does takes time, especially when you got so many other things to do. Y'all know how it is, but I'm still trying to give back, to show love to each and every one of you for rocking with me. I want to give back to you. I may not come in your lives all the time or to everything you post, but I want to give back to you when you're coming over here supporting me. I want people to be able to pick you up, and I've had some to say, and I've seen some say that they saw you on my channel or on my community page. So that's just a small thank you to all of you. Thank you, Nancy B, the scratcher. It's okay. It needs cutting now, and the lawn man is coming on Monday. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you all for the compliments about my yard. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gwen, for the reminder of thumbing up. This is it, y'all. I feel a little drop of rain, y'all. So I didn't know we had rain in the forecast. I didn't hear that. But anyway, this is an awesome blessing to me. I'm going to rewise so I can go support and share the love to everyone. Okay, thank you, Cooking with April. I've got to get back to your house as well, April, and see what you're cooking up over there. Thank you all, near and far. I really, really thank you and support you. And for those of you that may not have heard the beginning when we talked about love and loving, and my mom teaching me love is doing and showing, learned in school, love is action. It's a verb. LOVE is a verb. And verbs mean action. So don't just say it with your mouth and not show it. Like my mom says, love is showing, doing. This is how we know about love. People show love. They take action in what they're saying, doing, and showing. Remember, y'all, that's a verb. When you say love, that's a verb and it means action. It means action. I learned that in elementary school, that it's a verb. And some people might want to grasp that. Not just say it, but show it. Praying Couple Cooking Series always says love is action. It most definitely is. And as I said, that was something learned in elementary school, but maybe some didn't catch it. Maybe they didn't get it. It's a verb. And y'all know verbs mean action. Okay? So when we say love, let's show it. Like my mom says, let's show it. Let's do it. Doing and showing is what she always said. Yes. So let's not just use vain words just because they sound good. Let's know the meanings of some of these words. And we act upon what we know. Where much is given, much is required. When we know much, we do much. Yes, Gwen, more walking, less talk. We used to have, I'm going to tell y'all one more thing and then I'm going to end. We used to have this old pastor, assistant pastor, and I will never, ever forget him. He was a funny little man. He was old. And he would say, when they would give him, let him have a word to speak at the end of the sermons, he would always say, and when he said something, he said it and he would sit right down. He said, it's not how high you jump, but it is your walk when you hit that ground. That's what matters. Not how high you jump, but when you hit that ground. So you're right, Gwen, it's your walk, not your talk. It's your walk. And believe me, people are watching. They're not watching what you say, they're watching what you do, what you show, and how you walk. Yes, grandma words. Yes, yes. Sammy Joe, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you who came over from Miss T with the T. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Miss T with the T. She's always helping people. If she can help you in any way to grow, she does it. Check her out as well. Scratching Pete PA. How are you doing, Pete? Thank you for being here. A poem coming. Laugh out loud. That's a poem. Oh, it's a poem. Oh, okay. Grandma's words. That's a poem, Gwen, that you wrote. Grandma's words I was taught. Yes. Yes. Let's just do it. Let's just show it. Not say it. Hey, Alvin. Kick it with Alvin. Oh, you're about to write now. Okay, Gwen, I can't wait. I can't wait. Alvin, how are you doing? Kick it with Alvin. Y'all check Alvin out. Check out Scratching Pete PA. And I know many of you already may have Pete. He comes on every Tuesday mornings, 11:15 my time, which is Central Time, Central Standard Time, 11:15. Yes, check out all of these wonderful channels. You may see something that you like. You may not like all of the content. You may find something that you like. And if you don't, keep it moving, but don't be unkind. You don't have to be negative. If you don't like something, just keep it moving. Being here, she deserves all the love and support. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My name will be okay, Gwen. I'm honored. Thank you so much. Yes. And when we go out to people channels, we have to remember. Y'all know it's tricky out here with YT. They don't want you to use the SUB word, the SUB, SCRIBE word. I don't know why, but they let's be careful not to use the S words because we don't want to get uh, we don't want anything to happen with people channels, honestly. So we forget sometimes, but we have to be reminded not to use that word. And somebody was saying even CONNECT, they look at it as spamming and different things. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I appreciate all of the love, all the share outs. Real Queen B, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for that mind, that brain that God has given you, Gwen, and inspired you to write. That is an awesome gift, and truly, it is a God given gift. All of these wonderful people in here, like 755 Media, she is gifted with art. She has 2 channels, just kidding. I ordered some stuff once for my grandson, and he enjoys the the paintings that I ordered for him. She is a gifted woman. She is doing great things over there, 755 Media. And check out her kids' channel. It's called Just Kidding. It is an awesome channel for the children, a lot to be learned. She's teaching the basics over there of painting and drawing and all of that. And if you're gifted in that area, you could very well get developed more and more with your gift. Thank you, Gwen. Yes, God gives all of us gifts. All of us have one gift or another. Gardening is a gift. I mean, you love it, things grow. Um, it's a gift. Some people can plant a garden and it goes nowhere. Some can plant and it just grows and grows and green and green. That is a gift. Some people may have the gift of cooking, putting meals together, planning meals. Some people may be motivational speakers. Some can speak. Some can sing. Some can do whatever, be encouragement to others. Some can give advice and counsel. All of these are gifts. Some can work on cars, motorcycles. These are gifts. These are gifts from God that you have the brain to be mechanically inclined and can put things together, can make things work. You know, that engineering brain to solve problems. These are all gifts. These are gifts, y'all. So let's not, it's peaceful to operate in our gifts. Yes, operate in the gifts that God has given you. Some people are givers, they are givers. And operate in the gift that God has given you. Don't try to be somebody else. Be yourself. Be who God has created you and walk in your purpose. Walk in your purpose. If God has called you to exercise, to work on wellness and the body, the soul and mind, as Fruga Mama, Wellness with Fruga Mama says, do that. Don't try to operate in somebody else's gift. Most of us can carry a tune, but we're The interruption was a call coming through. I recognize that number and I can always call them back. It's a business. I can call them back. They're calling me about supplies for my CPAP machine, in which I don't need any supplies. They have been leaving me messages, and they should know if I need supplies, I will contact them. And I don't know how much of this you heard because of the interruption, but what I was saying, operate in the gifts that God gave you. Develop the gifts that He has given you. Don't go trying to be somebody else because that may not be the gift that God gave you. That may not be your purpose. Walk in your own purpose. We all have purpose. We all have gifts and talents. So let's operate in what we have, whatever it is, and we will be successful in that. Thank you, Radical Changes. Yes, Radical Changes is out there. Y'all may want to check him out. He is out there interviewing people that are on the street, people that are homeless, trying to support them, trying to get help for them. It's an awesome channel. Go over there and check him out because how many of you know homelessness is a problem in this country? It's everywhere. It's in my city, my state, your state, our communities. It has no color barrier. It's a lot of different ethnic 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 groups out there, excuse me, y'all, that are homeless with children, homeless with no finances, no money. Some of these people are depressed. They suffer from depression. Some of these people have been so traumatized from childhood, adulthood, teenage years, and all of that. So it's many reasons why people are homeless. So let's not go criticizing these people, turn up our noses at these people, because we all can be there. Things can happen in life and you don't have a home to live in. Things can happen beyond your control. You can lose jobs. Just things can happen in the home. Things can go wrong in the home and you have to move out. And I will give you all an example of this. Some things happened in my daughter and son-in-law's home, and they had to move out for things to be fixed. The people could have worked around them, but it was just better for them to move everything out and make sure everything is done properly. And this is an 8-year-old home they built 8 years ago. And that just shows you it doesn't matter how new something is or where you think you live may be so great and whatever. Things can happen to all of us in any situation. We can find ourselves homeless by the drop of the hat. And it may not always be that you don't have money, that you don't have a job, but things can happen in life and you can become homeless. Maybe it's temporarily homeless, or for some, it could be permanently homeless. So, y'all, let's not take that lightly. There are amazing people that are in situations and we're reaching out to help. And that is a great thing, Gwen. It is not nothing that shouldn't be talked about. It should be talked about, not only talked about, something should be done about it. And you all are out there trying to make a difference. Everybody that's out there trying to make a difference in people's lives, trying to reach out to them, trying to feed them, trying to encourage them, trying to let them know that they are somebody's. They are people. They are human. They have loved ones. God created them just as He created all of us. He created the entire universe. So We cannot look at people and say, oh, and turn up your nose. They don't smell. Well, when you live with somebody else, you may have a job, but you are still homeless. You don't have your own home, so you're homeless. It may be a temporary thing, but at the moment, you are living with somebody else in somebody else's home, apartment, trailer, wherever. So you are temporarily homeless. So don't take it lightly because you see these people on the street. Anything, and I just gave you an example of my own family, anything can happen, and you might have to stay with others. You may have to stay with others. And for those that don't have others to stay with and don't have money, they may have to hit the streets. So things happen. Don't be so pumped up because, oh, I live in this neighborhood. I got a 2-story house and I got this and I got a Mercedes and I got a Benz and I got this and I got it going on. Nobody has it going on. I'm telling you, don't get pumped up with pride and thinking what you have is oh so much better than what somebody else has. Please don't do that. Hi, Miss T with the T. I see somebody speaking to you. I'm running my mouth so much. I didn't see you come. How are you doing? Love, love. Thank you for sending people over to the channel. I appreciate you so much. I always tell you, you've helped me a lot. You've helped so many others. We have a connection. We are, as you say, pen pals. We exchange gifts and goodies to each other. I appreciate the love and the connection from you. Yes, that's right. A lot of people have been homeless. A lot of people have been homeless. When I graduated college, I went to work at Tuskegee. It was Tuskegee Institute at the time. And I worked there for a few years. And I had a better opportunity here in my city to work for the state of Alabama. And I took the job. And when I first came from Tuskegee, I didn't have a place to stay. I lived with my mama. I lived with her for a few months until I could secure my own place. I remember that. I remember that. I didn't have any children. I had not been married. I was a single woman, young woman, and I lived with her for a few months. And I got my own place. So it wasn't that I did not have a job. I had a job and I had a few coins, but I did not have a place of my own. So what is that? That is homelessness. I didn't have my own place. That's what I call it. Yes, abuse can be bad. A lot of people are out there for different reasons. A lot of people have been so abused by family members, taken advantage of, traumatized, their childhood. They have been traumatized and just have gone through a lot. Y'all, look how beautiful the clouds are. They are white and blue, and the sun is shining so bright and pretty. Just look at this. I love it. Yep, God is good all the time, Gwen. Yes. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yes, God is amazing. God is not good. God is great. To me, He is great. He's better than good. He is the greatest. He is awesome. And I live for him. Everything else is secondary to God. Yeah, a lot of people have been homeless temporarily. And homelessness doesn't mean all the time that you don't have a job. It just means you don't have a place to live right then. And you're living with somebody else. You don't have your own home, so you're homeless. You may not be on the streets living, but you're still homeless. And I had to think about that thing, and that's been so many, many, many years ago, many moons ago. And as I thought about it after my son in love and my daughter moved out of their home for the repairs to be made. And we were sitting and talking the other day, and I shared this with someone else earlier. And she said to me, you know, Mama, we have put all of our stuff in storage. They have pulled up all of the floors. They're doing everything that needs to be done. In the process, they're doing updates since they had to move out. They're doing little minor updates as well. She said, we're homeless. And I had not thought about it like that. She said, we have a place, but we can't live in it, so we're living with you right now. So we're homeless. And that is a fact. So that brought me back to my situation when I first came from Tuskegee. And I didn't have, it happened so quick, I didn't have time to secure an apartment or housing. Because how many of you know sometimes those things take time? You have to be on a waiting list sometime. If it's an apartment, if it's in a house, you got to find a house. So it took me some months to find a place. I had saved some money and I was saving some, but I didn't have my own place. And how many of you know when you live with somebody else, you got to abide by their rules and regulations? It's not your house. You can't do what you want to do. You have to follow the rules if you want to have some place to live. So let's not get it twisted. We can be homeless for many, many reasons. And we have to go and live with other people. Homelessness means simply you don't have a place of your own. You got to live with somebody else. So let's not frown on people. Let's not look down upon people. If we can ever help people when they're in situations or at their lowest points in life, let's just help them if we can. Okay, Radical Changes said, well, the thing is, the cost of rent is skyrocketing. Yes, it is. So those people who have jobs still can't afford to live anywhere, right? And that's not including all the people who need to take care of other people. Exactly, Radical Changes. You know, because I've seen you out there in the streets talking and interviewing people and trying to assist people. Yes, you know, yes, there's a gap. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And because of, like right now, today, everything is so skyrocketed. Everything. Disinfringement, all kinds of things going on. Prices are steadily increasing on everything. Everything is inflated, gasoline, housing, even repairs for your cars, your vehicles. It's rough. It's almost like people need to live together in some cases to make it. Thank you so much for being here, Praying Cup of Cooking Series, and I will be over there. Hey, BDBGP. Y'all, he always teases me and calls me Patty LaBelle. This is my friend, BDBGP. I'm feeling well and I'm living well because I am above ground level. So I'm living well. I'm blessed And so is everyone else who is above ground level. Okay, guys. Just my nickname. Okay, my nickname. Okay. Okay, BDBGP, my nickname. Okay. Yes, so I have enjoyed chit chatting with you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope everyone's link got dropped, but I will be dropping your links on my community page as soon as I can get caught up. And when I put the date, it will be the date that we actually walked, not the date that I'm putting the link up, but the date that we actually walked. Okay? So you all have a great day, great afternoon, great weekend eve, because tomorrow we'll start the weekend. What's your community page? It's you. If you look across the bar, you will see things like home, community, playlist. Just tap community, and then it will take you to my page if you go to my channel, and that is the community page. Thank you all for being here, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you all for coming back when I was having issues with the first live that I tried to do. I was having an echo. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Welcome, the TNT Family Show. Thank you, 755 Media, for coming back, and all of those who came back that I may be missing. I hope I'm not, who came back after I had to restart the live. So, guys, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, and may the Lord makes his face to shine upon you, just as bright as that sun is shining up above. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will go over and raid Praying Couple Cooking Series. She will be on at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.